Hello everyone, I am Iswariya, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Dr. SNS Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. And today we are going to see a topic, types of diagrams. Statistics performs an important function by presenting a complex mass of data in a simple way that makes it easier to understand. Classification and tabulation are two techniques for presenting data in an understandable form. However, as the volume of data increases, it becomes increasingly inconvenient to understand, even after classification and tabulation. Thus, data is presented in the form of diagrams and graphs to enable the comparison of various situations and to understand the various patterns in the data at a glance. A diagram is a visual presentation of statistical data to highlight the basic facts and relationships inherent in the data. As a diagram attracts the attention of the viewer and helps to easily grasp the information, it is appreciated by everyone. So the next one is types of diagrams. Different types of diagrams can be used to present the data. The section of the diagram is decided by the nature of the data, the objectives of the presentation, and the abilities and the experience of the presenter. So the first one is one-dimensional diagrams or bar diagrams. One-dimensional diagrams are those that have only one-dimensional measurements such as height or length. In these diagrams, the magnitude of the characteristics is shown by the length or height of the bar. The width of a bar is arbitrarily set to make the constructed diagram more elegant and attractive. The length and height of the bars vary depending on the variable value. However, the width of the bar remains constant. Width is also determined by the number of bars that must be accommodated in the diagrams. If there are large number of items, lines can be used instead of bars. The bars must be equidistant from one another. Bars can be drawn horizontally or vertically. They are, however, usually in vertical form. So the different types of one-dimensional diagrams are as follows: simple bar diagram, multiple bar diagram, subdivided bar diagram or component bar diagram, percentage bar diagram, broken scale bar diagram, and deviation bar diagram. So the first one is simple bar diagram, a diagram in which each class or category of data is represented by a group of rectangular bars of equal width is known as simple bar diagram. Here the data is shown, so we have to draw a graph for the given data. So this is the graph for the simple bar diagram. And the next one is multiple bar diagram. The multiple bar diagram is used to compare two or more variables such as revenue and expenditure, import and export for different years, marks obtained in different subjects in different grades, and so on. And so this is the data we obtain for the multiple bar diagram, and we have to draw a graph for this data. So this is the graph for the multiple bar diagram. And the next one is subdivided bar diagram. In these diagrams, the bar corresponding to each phenomenon is divided into several components. Each part or component occupies a proportional part of the bar to its share in the total. So this is the data we collected for the subdivided bar diagram. Using this data, we draw a graph. So this is the graph for subdivided bar diagram. And the next one is percentage bar diagram. A percentage bar diagram is a subdivided bar diagram that indicates the total percentage of each component rather than the magnitude. So these are the data we collected for the percentage bar diagram. So what we have to convert this data into the percentage. So using the converted data, we have to draw a graph for the percentage bar diagram. And this is the diagram for the percentage bar diagram. And the next one is broken scale bar diagram. This diagram is used when the value of one variable is extremely high or extremely low in comparison to others. Larger bars may be broken to make space for the smaller bars of the series. So this is the data given for the broken scale diagram, and we have to draw a graph for this data. So here the larger value is 2500. So we have to draw the graph for the 2500. We have to make a space for that higher bars. And the next one is deviation bar diagram. These diagrams are used to represent net changes in data such as net profit, net loss, net exports, net imports, etc. In this diagram, only changes are shown, not the original data. The values in these diagrams might be both positive and negative. Positive values are displayed above the x-axis while negative values are displayed below it. So this is the data we collected for this diagram. So first we have to find the profit and loss for the given data. So then we have to mark the graph for the profit and loss. So this is the diagram for the deviation bar diagram. And the next one is pie diagram. A circle can be divided into parts to show the ratios of different components. A pie diagram is one such representation, and this is the data for the pie diagram. So first we have to find the proportionate angles to draw the pie diagram. So after finding the proportionate angles, so we have to mark the pie diagram. So this is the diagram for the pie. Thank you.